Hey, this is Carlton with, alright, first of all, 4th generation veteran, fought for freedom, World War II, World War I, actually it goes World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and then myself in Somalia. Family's got a long history of fighting for freedom. I'm a little upset today. I truly believe that Facebook censors conservative viewpoints, and I'm about to show you why I say that. Okay, so yesterday there was a post online, and this girl Natalie Mullis, the post was about Trump and how many days he's worked and how many days he's taken off. And when you figured up the math, it's literally like, yeah, he's been at his golf course or place of or one of his properties or on the golf course were the comments. And they had 190 something days at his properties and 160 something days, I believe it was, on a golf course, which could be, you know, those two numbers, some of those golf courses he owns. So anyway, I did the math, and it come out to 160 days would be a Saturday, Sunday, a normal time for somebody to take off. So I posted, you know, it's just one more thing y'all are trying to make Trump look bad. And because I support Trump as a president, this girl made the comment that I support sexual assault and all this other stuff, and I was like, no, it's not. And I made this comment, Natalie, you're pretty but ugly, not as in B-U-T-T, but you're ugly because of the way you blindly assume and throw all men in the same boat. She's a nice looking girl, but you know, maybe there should be a comma there. But she's ugly because of her views, man. And so anyway, Facebook, I'm going to show you. I'm on restriction right now for, they stopped, they're not about freedom of speech, which this is the first part of socialism. They censor the other viewpoint, so it can't be heard. And that's dangerous, man. Very dangerous. But these people on Facebook, and I'll also show you who else was involved with this. So currently, right now, I'm on Facebook restriction. Come on, phone. Focus. There we go. So, next one. Been blocked. 24 hours. Won't be able to post on Facebook until it's finished. So I've been blocked by Facebook for calling somebody ugly for their comments. Okay, on to the next one. Please review the standard. I was bullying and harassment. Wow. Bullying and harassment. I wasn't on Natalie's personal page. I was on this other girl's page who was a friend, but then she deleted me too. Alright, so yep, community standards. Tried to get on Facebook, it wouldn't let me. Okay, so here's Tommy. Some of you might know her. Yeah, says, I've done that to your page. I was voicing my opinion. Well, she was one of my friends, and she posted this thing bashing Trump about how many times he's been on the golf course at one of his properties instead of working. And I wrote, you're welcome anytime, and I would never delete a liberal for posting whatever they wanted on my page, and that is a fact because I'm not about squashing and squashing is supposed to say freedom of speech. Unlike you guys, you got your panties in a wad, so hey, let's delete it. So they deleted. Just don't allow disrespectful boundaries. It's not cool. Life isn't just about liberals and Trump turds. See that? You see that, right? They resort to, they can't win an argument. They resort to personal attacks and stuff. So let's go to Miss Tommy's next page. I just don't allow. Alright, so Trump turds again. Yeah, there he is. Miss Tommy Hilton is the one that did this. So you block freedom of speech. Number one, the girl made it's supposed to say comments that were far from the truth too. She reported me to Facebook as hate speech, which is a cupcake move I wrote. And 3, then you blocked me. Nice. Also, this girl Tommy Hilton. Alright, let's see. She wrote, why don't you understand harassment? It's not your fundamental right. No way friends, and therefore will not need your superior input any longer on my page. It's because I was stating the facts, man. I believe you need to look up the definition of harassment. Goodbye. And then she, of course, contacts me again. You violated Facebook harassment terms and remove your proofs. So obviously you need to check yourself. No, I don't, because Facebook's a liberal organization that makes up their own rules, so I don't give a shit, excuse me, what they have. Where is it? What they have to say. Y'all are a bunch of cupcakes and can't take the truth when presented with facts. Facebook didn't delete any of my comments, by the way. You and your friend did. Not good for your business, and she called me an asshole. To represent yourself as such, my cupcakes would have supported your business even if they didn't agree with you or politics until you began to harass them. That is so false right there, man. I wrote, oh yeah, somebody in Colombia. Yeah, cool, I don't work in Colombia. And of course, you know, speak and type, misspelled Colombia. Why don't you go back and read all the comments and you would see there was no harassment. Your friend did what typical liberals do when they start losing an argument. They start with personal attacks, and because I said she was ugly, she got all, that's supposed to say hurt, but she brought up the personal attacks way before I called her ugly. And Facebook actually removed your post because you violated their terms, just so you know that it won't be tolerated. Yeah, freedom of speech won't be tolerated. Cool beans. I bet her making up criminal accusations towards me is tolerated. Cool. Bunch of BS is what I wrote. Not just her presence, but anyone reading the thread would beware of doing business with someone like that. What? Stating the facts. Yeah, whatever. And one thing about my business, I follow the golden rule. Treat others as you'd want to be treated, and also do things the right way. And everybody that knows that use my business knows that. And that's why I have positive problems. I have more stuff than I can keep up with. And I'm trying to get to everybody as fast as possible and do a great job. No shortcuts, nothing. And you can check out all my work on Facebook. But I personally believe something needs to be done. If Facebook's going to be centering conservative values and conservative views, then we need to have another social media platform that does not censor that. And I promise you, if there's one out there that I know of that doesn't censor conservative viewpoints, and I'm switching, man, and Facebook can kiss my behind. Because this is, fourth generation veteran. My great-grandfather got shot in the leg, got gassed in the trenches of France. My grandfather was on the one of the last islands about ready to invade the mainland of Japan when they dropped the bomb. My father, Silver Star, Bronze Star, Purple Heart, flew the most decorated squadron in Vietnam. And myself, I've served off the coast of Somalia and disobeyed a lawful order and fed 2 Somalian boys when I was told not to. So, freedom of speech, man. They have no idea what socialism is about and how it can destroy everybody. Okay, they have no idea. No idea. So, let's go back to this, man. She writes, she has a CPW. And, anyway, I said she needs a safe space. CW and guns and military family. And if that was truly the case, she would not censor freedom of speech. Right there. This is what gets me. They investigated Thread. I didn't even see it. And she deleted me as a friend. Good job, Tommy Hilton. You're deleting me for what? Without even knowing what you... That's typical liberal crap, man. I don't care what some liberal thinks sitting behind a computer screen that deletes anything when I tell the truth and somebody's feelings get hurt. Oh, so you deleted my friendship without even reading the thread. Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. Your truth, which is delusional. No, it's not. My zip code. I've traveled the world, by the way. In Charleston, South Carolina. Of course I came back. And y'all can hit pause and read all this. Yeah, right. If your family is such a military family, you wouldn't be deleting my friendship because of what I was saying. You know what really gets me about this? I'm going to go on my movie's website. The Last Time I Saw America, dude, what's up with this? That title has so many meanings. Like, what is America coming to, man? This censoring of speech is not cool. It doesn't matter what it is. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go on the website. The Last Time I Saw America. I'm telling you, this is like the movie. The Last Time I Saw America. This is not America that I know from years ago, man. Like, what is up with these idiots, dude? And they think they can censor. Oh, but it hurt my feelings, so I'm going to censor it. No, that's not how freedom of speech works, man, because that's a very slippery slope. Because you're censoring my viewpoint because you don't like it. Okay, so we're on The Last Time I Saw America. Making the movie, see? Alright, the Cross family. Let this thing load. I'm going to show you. There's my great-grandfather, World War I. He got shot in the foot and he got gassed. And of course, here's my grandfather. Served in World War II. And then here's my father. And here's me. I'm just shocked that I was I'm on Facebook restriction for 24 hours. Like, if obviously I'm recording on this phone that has link to my Facebook page. I can't post anything. I can't do anything for calling someone ugly. Not that yeah, you saw it. Back it up and watch it. This is Carlton.